Madhouse presents MadLanguage.
Hello everyone,
Hi
I'm
there.
Leo Jr.
I'm Tiago Casarejos.
We are Madhouse, and
Yes.
here we are at Ibiza Sonica Radio with MadLanguage by Madhouse.
That's right.
This show that is always here for you every Sunday. So how are you guys feeling? Because we are bringing you again news, music, and some bad jokes by Tiago.
Please, and wait, don't forget about interviews.
Yes, that too. Tiago, say that to all the people in Spanish.
Vale, hola, estamos aquí otra vez
Hola, hola.
con MadLanguage en Ibiza Sónica. Nosotros somos Madhouse. ¿Quién es tú?
Yo soy Leo Jr.
Yo soy Tiago Casarejos.
Y en Spain we call it soledad. No, nada que ver.
Vale, entonces estamos otra vez con un programa de humor, malo humor, ¿no?
Sí, ya está, Tiago.
Sí.
Mira, gente, ahora, mi gente, como dice la gente que no es latina. Mi gente, vosotros pueden buscar aquí Madhouse en Instagram. Búscalo ya. Es @mhmadhouse.
You can find us on Instagram on @mhmadhouse.
Begins now. Mad Talks. Right here at MadLanguage.
Yay! Here we are back at Ibiza Sonica Radio with MadLanguage by Madhouse.
Yes,
As you know, I'm Leo Jr. and that other funny guy is
Tiago.
Yes, and some of you are watching the show, and for those who are watching this right now, here I am telling you to follow us on fucking Instagram at... What's our Instagram?
MH Madhouse.
Yeah, MH Madhouse.
Yeah.
Tiago, say that to people now in Spanish.
Vale, mira, estamos otra vez de vuelta con MadLanguage y nada, él está diciendo que muchas veces mucha gente está nos mirando y no solo escuchando. Y otra cosa, bueno,
Donde
eso.
sea.
Y-
Entonces,
Yep.
no olvides de siempre dar un gusto ahí en Instagram y todo eso.
Vale, mira, tenemos un invitado muy especial.
Súper especial.
Very special guest here.
Yes.
Really special guest. Okay.
Tiago is going to say everything in English and I'm trying to say everything in Spanish.
Okay, so
Let's go.
multi-talented star and philanthropist.
Well,
A
everyone knows, todo ya lo sabe que significa philanthropist e multi-talented
Star.
artist.
Sí.
Yes.
A former child star with Sweet Sensation, became a solo artist and songwriter, creating hits for major artists. In-
Chupa essa manga.
yeah, in the business world, he dominated the UK nightclub scene, raising over £980 million and collaborating with industry giants.
Okay, just stop. 980 million pounds. Okay,
Yeah.
this guy is gonna become my friend right now. Let's go, Tiago.
almost what I have in my pocket now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
As a debt. Let's go.
So, his passion led to groundbreaking events like the first rock concert on Austrian Mountain. As a dedicated philanthropist, he supports various UK charities, leaving a lasting impact on both the entertainment industry and charitable causes.
Well,
De verdad, mira, tú dices el nombre de él, ok.
señoras y señores, por favor, les gustaría de pedir un gran aplauso ahí en su casa
Sí.
a este gran artista, a esta gran persona que está con nosotros hoy. Por favor, Recardo Patrick. Hello, Ricardo. Ricardo.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you feeling to be here on this crazy show with this crazy fucking guys?
I feel very embarrassed.
Oh, that's good.
it.
That's
Exactly what you want to
yeah,
bring
that's
in
the
people.
feeling.
Embarrassment.
That's the feeling.
Exactly that.
Okay.
And this is just the beginning, okay? Because now we're gonna get more embarrassed. How is the size of your shoes?
Yeah. Ooh.
43.
43. Okay.
Welcome
The
to
sa-
MadLanguage.
The same as my personality.
Well, Ricardo, welcome to MadLanguage. And the first question that I have for you is, how long have you been coming and going to Ibiza?
I think too long now. I've been coming here since 82.
82.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And I came as a guest.
10 years after you just made like huge success.
Exactly.
Wow.
But
But you were a kid.
I was a child, yeah. I didn't know what, I didn't even know where Ibiza was, actually.
Seriously?
Seriously.
How did you got here? Tell me.
Because there's a very famous gentleman on the island who had a lot of famous events. His name was Brasilio.
Wow, Brasilio.
Yes.
I didn't know he was a legend back then.
We met
I
him.
didn't know who he was.
Yes.
And he called me, funny enough, there wasn't mobile phones then, so he called me on my landline. I don't know how he got the number, and said his name was Brasilio. And I said, well, who's Brasilio? He said, well, I'm calling from the island of Ibiza. And I said, where is Ibiza? He said, it went on like this for 20 minutes. Anyway, he said he was doing a show at the biggest club in the world, which I didn't know at the time was the biggest club in the world, the Coup.
Yes.
And he said he wanted me to present the show, co-present the show, and to sing.
Wow.
But he didn't tell me that George Michael, Michel Montserrat, Freddie Mercury, and Spandau Ballet were performing. He only told me that when I arrived. And he told me like... It was,
No pressure, man. No pressure.
yeah, but he told me like he was just talking about a fish and chip shop or something.
82.
Yeah.
82. And those people, they were like massive, huge.
They were, yeah, they were.
Wow.
They were.
Wow.
In fact, it's the producer, I think he was producing Spandau Ballet at the time, Mulaney Grant, who did Duran Duran's videos over here in Ibiza, was Mulaney Grant, Russell Grant, and they were actually producing some videos for my new album. So it was kind of really cool to come over and finally meet him face to face, because I was
By that time, how many albums did you already have?
2 second one,
But alone.
alone.
Oh, and it was Sweet Sensation.
Sweet Sensation, and then
How many albums did you guys make?
one,
One.
Okay.
just one.
With a
Just
big
to
hit.
make the just to make a lot of money for the managers.
Exactly, because we didn't get anything. But anyway, no, the band had a huge global number 1, number 6 in America, number 1 all over the world, number 1 in Holland for I think 16 weeks.
Wow.
Sad Sweet
Wow.
Dreamer was the song.
Sad Sweet Dreamer.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. We know the
Ballad,
song.
yeah.
We know the song.
We know this song.
Yes. And okay. And
Actually,
how?
we were singing that like I don't know 2 hours before.
Yeah. Yes.
Because we were listening to.
You know what? How did you start singing? Because you were 15, right?
Yeah, I started singing because I was obsessed with James Brown.
Okay.
Basically, so I could dance like James Brown, and then
You can dance.
like hell, like Michael, the whole thing, the moonwalk, everything. So,
Wow.
But you have to be a girl to see that. Anyway,
Oh, I have long hair.
Well, I have the hair.
Yeah. But you have the mustache.
I can shave.
no, so I realized that I could sing, but I didn't know I could sing that well until I auditioned for a local band, and I became the band leader because I knew how, for some reason, I knew how to put vocals and harmonies together, and I knew how to write songs, and I knew how to put a band together, believe it or not, even though I'd never done it. And I every single chord and note, I know how to put things up, as I did in Ibiza.
But was that a family thing?
No, I just knew. I don't know how I knew. I'd learned how to play guitar on my own, and I learned how to play sax.
Yes.
And-
Yes. The
and
saxophone. I
yeah,
saw that.
yeah, yeah.
And you were
Come
born.
on.
And you were born in Manchester.
I was born in Manchester, yes.
And how it was the music scene around
Big.
there?
In that time, it was lots of bands like 808s
Do you
there.
still visit your hometown?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I still live in the UK as well as living here,
Mm-hmm.
and I live in and out. But I live in the countryside, out in the.
But you go to Manchester. Do you
Absolutely.
perform there?
I perform, yes, sometimes, but most of the stuff I'm doing is between here, well, Germany and Austria and wherever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because obviously, because Manchester has this history about
Yeah,
music,
Simply Red Oasis,
and you
Take
came
That.
from stuff like that.
Yeah.
And here in Ibiza, you live in Talamanca, right?
Yes.
So how it is to live in Ibiza at that zone, especially during the
Well,
during the summer.
Well, I'm fortunate that I'm kind of directly over the sea, so I get the sunrise in times like this, and it's from September, and the full moon shoots into my
Wow.
into my bedroom. Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I'm.
But you have
actually-
to be a girl to see this.
You do,
Yeah.
because I'm actually 20 meters from the sea. So,
Wow.
and it's
Amazing,
beautiful. So
amazing.
I fell in love with the island when I came back then. I mean, I liked the island more back in the day because it wasn't all this super VIP
Yes.
stuff
Yep.
going on. It was more gay, hippie, stroke, just more free, more
Freedom, yes.
yeah.
Relaxed.
How do you see
Chill.
the scene, the musical scene in Ibiza right now?
I see.
How do you identify? What is going on that you identify as, oh, this is not natural? To be honest.
To be honest, I don't really like the places like High and all that kind of stuff and Ushuaia because it's not my thing, and I don't like the way music's going. I like the more musical type of music where DJs are making their own songs, where people sing basically. And
Okay.
People,
Because you're a musician.
yeah. And there's none of this.
course.
There's no life.
Sometimes we feel we
understand
feel
that.
the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think it's very sad. But I've noticed around Europe, especially in the UK, live singers are back. You know, the live thing is back.
That's
Really?
Yeah, it is. It's back. Yeah.
Well, thanks for.
There's a lot of live stuff. And Ibiza had some great artists. I mean, they tried the 365 thing a long time ago with Elton John and Sting down in San Antonio, which was a success, but it wasn't such a great success because this is not the island for that.
For it.
For that kind of thing,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, people just come here to dance. And
So you're still performing in the island as
I
well?
do. I had my party Boogie in Wonderland at Heart for 2 years, which I curated and put together in the brand, which was art, fashion, music based on the area of Studio 54, Andy Warhol's factory parties.
It was amazing.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And it was a
We've been there.
curated show.
Yeah.
It was, it was very artistic, and I booked also unknown singers to sing in that vein, and I booked people like Louis Vega, and I had Giorgio Moroder playing, and Jelly Bean, and all this.
Come on.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Why don't you just bring it again? Do that again.
I want to do it again, but in a different way. So I should have actually been doing 12 shows this year in Cova Santa, but I decided against it because I'd run out of time to produce everything and do everything. And I'll put together a new crew, maybe people like yourself, just because there's no ego.
Just to toss our hair.
Just so you can blow your hair around. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean the hair everywhere, by the way.
Let's do it.
So I just think I like there's so much creativity on the island. The band I
Yes.
put together in Heart.
In heart. We saw that.
I just-
that was impressive.
Pierre and trumpet and Franco and sax.
Come on.
All
Who
legends on the
was,
island.
who are that girl that was singing?
She's amazing.
Yes,
She
she
is
is
amazing.
amazing.
She's from
She is
Where
amazing.
is she?
Iran. She's on the island.
Where-
She's
she's
a great
here.
gospel singer. I said, "Can you sing I'm Every Woman" from Chaka Khan?" She hit the notes even higher and better than Chaka Khan. And I found her singing in a gospel choir in Azzaro.
Guys, for those who doesn't know who
Come
that
on.
song is that really, 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 really high note
Yes.
songs like right now Ricardo is gonna perform for us a
I'm
cappella.
every woman.
That's all in me.
But the thing is, so I found these musicians hanging around the Ibiza, and I thought, I don't need to go to Manchester to put a band together. They're already here.
Yeah.
And they nailed it.
Yes, they're really,
three
really good.
rehearsals.
Yes.
I just went in and just created the breaks and the da-da-da-da-da for the spins and the whole thing.
Yes.
It was perfect.
Amazing.
Ok, Spanish people, necesitamos hablar con vosotros.
Sí, por lo
Porque
menos.
hemos hecho todo el bloque sin hablar con vosotros. Estamos aquí con Ricardo Patrick.
Sí.
En español, Ricardo Patrick.
No, eso es
Ese es
italiano.
italiano. Ma che Ricardo italiano. Ricardo es de Manchester.
Sí.
Ha hecho un montón de suceso ahí en Manchester, en Inglaterra, en
el
Estados
mundo,
Unidos,
la
en
verdad.
el mundo entero,
Sí.
con un grupo llamado Sweet Sensation.
Sí.
Se quedó muy famosa en un montón de sitios, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Hablas español, Ricardo?
No.
Nada.
I can only say Coca-Cola.
Esto no es español. Mira, entonces Ricardo, que estaba por todo el mundo, ya,
I can say hola.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
como pueden
Habla-
ver, habla muchísimo español, ¿sabes? Entonces,
Gracias también.
vive por la isla,
Gracias.
haciendo otras cosas aquí, ha hecho un montón de conciertos aquí
I
en
can speak
Heart.
German though.
Yeah, well.
German, it could be very useful to
For nothing.
to do that with the
Ich kann in
Spanish
Deutsch sprechen,
Ibiza
vielleicht.
people here.
Yes.
Let me tell you this. The first time that we noticed about you, we didn't know about the singing stuff because people were talking about all the philanthropy things that you
Yes,
do
yeah.
and all the things that you do towards that.
Yeah.
That's the question. Why? What touched you at this point to do that?
Because through singing, I realized that I could help people and help charities and raise money. So I started doing it really, really young. So I used up well, my network of contacts, Phil Lynott from Phil Lizzy, Status Quo, and all these kind of people to do charity events. And then the Oxfam, I don't know if you've heard of Oxfam, it's one of the biggest charities.
I think I heard about it.
Yeah. Oxfam and Great Norman Street. And a lot of the charities came to me to ask me to do the same thing. And then I became a patron of 7 charities.
For how long this has been going on?
Since I was 16, 15.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Congrats.
That's a good energy
Congratulations.
put in on the ward.
The first event I ever did in my life, which was on top of a mountain in Ischgl, the ski resort where I was singing. I was doing a tour of Austria. And for the first concert I ever produced, Elton John did it when he was doing The Lion King. So we built the stage out of snow and all that kind of stuff. And then we had huge lions and made out of snow.
Wow.
It was mind-blowing.
Where was that?
In Ischgl in Austria.
Like ice sculptures.
Ice sculptures,
wow.
yeah. And then I dyed the river red in Innsbruck for the government because they wanted to celebrate Innsbruck as an Olympic city. I came up with the concept of the colour red. So I dyed the river red, which can be seen online, and I booked Simply Red, singing in the Olympic Stadium with the ski team. And Robert Miles, God bless his soul. And and everybody came with red wigs. It was mind-blowing. It was an incredible event. But dyeing the river red was incredible.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
How did you do
we
that?
used helicopters dropping vegetable bombs, which were tested by the Austrian government and the environmentalists, the Green Party was going crazy. But it was no damage to the environment.
When was that?
In 1999, I think it was.
Bold.
Yeah. And then,
what a bold movement.
Yeah, and then I brought Andrea Bocelli to do a show in Seefeld with Michel Montserrat, the opera singer, to do.
Yes.
We built an amphitheatre out from an ice sculpture again, and it was raining like hell. It should have been snowing, but it was raining. But we did it anyway, and it was amazing. And I started on things like that.
And we met you for I don't know, ages right now, right?
Yeah.
It's like 10 years, 15 years or something. And we never watched a concert of yours, and we never made anything together. I think we should record a track.
I agree. I sang and presented the opening of the Hard Rock with Nile Rodgers here.
Yes, Nile Rodgers, yes.
I was asked. They asked me to, Jan and whoever. They asked me to do it, which was great.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that gig.
Okay, let me ask you this. In Ibiza, when you hear in Ibiza, when do you arrive? Around the beginning of the season, the middle of the season?
No,
When do
I
you
arrive normally around about April, May.
At the beginning of the season. Okay, when everything is going on and starting, blah, blah, blah. Here in Ibiza, do you have some people that work with you on that level and that matters, philanthropy and raising money?
I do.
So do you work with some companies here?
I have various people, all over the world actually.
Nice.
So you also organize their events
Yes,
here in the island?
Wow.
everywhere.
Well, guys,
amazing.
Now you know this guy. Okay, I have this, which is a place a project that I know that needs investment for charity.
Yes.
I'm gonna write the name here for you.
Yes.
And then you can read it.
Madhouse.
Madhouse needs charity.
It's an amazing.
So whenever you
I don't
feel
raise
like
money
raising
for. I don't raise money for mad people.
Okay, oh.
But they're not mad. They're very nice, and they have.
But then
good
you're
hair.
lying.
They have good hair. That's the most important thing of the day. They have good hair.
They have
Just because they wash.
No, they have beautiful hair.
Just because they washed hair.
It's all natural.
Okay, let me ask you something. You had the chance to perform with amazing artists.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Prince,
exactly.
Whitney, and everybody,
Yeah, Janet Jackson, Prince.
Suck that, Britney Spears.
Exactly.
Suck that, Madonna. Madonna is using a footage now trying to, say that they were very good friends, and she never performed with Michael Jackson.
Never.
And
Take
you did.
that, Madonna.
And you did.
Ricardo did.
Can you share some of this amazing experience? Because come on.
Well, I sang with Whitney when she first launched in Europe.
Wait. Whitney Houston?
Well, sorry, yes.
I didn't hear that.
But well,
I sang
Okay,
with her. She
you
launched.
have my attention.
She launched through Disco Mirror through a guy called Tony Prince, who was huge back in the day. He had a disco label called DMC, which did all these disco DJ mixes, which started off actually the DJ mixing scene. And he had a huge event, with the Daily Mirror newspaper in the UK to launch the Hippodrome in London, which was owned incidentally by my godfather, Peter Stringfellow.
Which year was that?
In 1990, I think it was. And then Whitney was premiering in Europe, and they wanted us to sing together. So we both sang. She did her launch, I did my thing because my album was coming out then, and then we sang together. And then we sang together, unfortunately, 2 years before she died. At a charity event in London. That was a huge charity event by a very famous gentleman called John Caldwell, who books these huge stars like Elton John and whatever every single year. And I was asked to sing with her there again.
And you were doing all that, and in the same time, you were coming in Ibiza to
Yes.
Ibiza during the summer.
Yes.
So some of those people, sometimes they just ask you something like, "Oh, how is Ibiza? Because I know that you live there. Can you give me some hints or some tips about Ibiza?" That thing happened.
Always. It still happens now.
It still happens.
Yeah.
So people call you and say, "Oh, what do you think about Ibiza? What kind of restaurant do you recommend?"
I do the whole thing for everybody. And for special friends, I do even more.
Okay, guys, philanthropist and concierge, take notes. And singer. So what does he do? He just take the phone like, "Hello, I'm a concierge in Ibiza. What do you need to know?"
You've got a very good range there.
So concierge,
Really?
singer, philanthropist.
And
Is there
then,
something that you don't do, Madonna?
I don't have sex on the first night. Go on.
But only girls who know
Different
this.
from? Okay.
But I might be lying.
So,
so
also an actor.
no. When the first time I sang with Michael Jackson, I was very, very nervous, and I sang with him again at the Michael.
When
Jackson
was that?
concert. That was when I released my first single, "The Night Moves," because he released Thriller,
Okay.
and he was doing a promotional tour. And because I was signed to Epic, I was produced by Arif Mardin, who produced Whitney and Foreigner and all those guys. And we just got together, and the record company wanted us to sing.
Nine Moves became a hit at the time,
Yes,
right?
It was a cult, became a cult hit.
Okay, so my production, you have to search for this right now because we're gonna play Night Moves right now after this conversation. Seriously, go after that.
The Night Moves by Ricky Patrick. R-I-K-K-I Patrick.
Ricky Patrick, just go. If you're listening to me, just go after the song right now.
Yeah, so what were we talking about?
We're talking about your
Michael Jackson, the
Oh,
first
yeah, yeah,
time.
So the second time was I sang with him at the Olympic Stadium in Munich, but that was with Mariah Carey, a whole host of artists. He was raising money for the thing that happened in Korea. It was huge. So it was called Michael Jackson and Friends, and then I sang with him, and then I presented him again as well. And we had dinner.
There he goes
And then we
again.
had dinner together at the Bayerscherhof in Munich, the famous superstar posh.
How old were you at that time?
Then I was 34, 35.
No, so you're already an adult and all of that. So you didn't sing with Michael Jackson as a kid or something.
No, not as a child. I know.
I'm Aries. I'm Aries.
I'm Aries as well.
Oh, really? Come on, I'm leaving. Guys, you keep with the show.
That means you're highly intelligent and highly sexed. Okay.
And the worst part of all this is that I'm Aries with Aries ascendant. So
See?
yes.
I'm leaving, guys. Okay, let's go with another song, and then we
Okay, so let's put this.
Yes.
I think my production they already found.
Perfect,
The Night
perfect.
Moves by Ricky Patrick.
perfect.
That night. That night. Let's go. You're gonna ask something to Ricky. What are you gonna ask here, Ricky? Because we have two different persons here. Okay, people here.
One
we
side
have
of me
Recardo
is on the left side.
Yeah, we have Ricardo Patrick,
Yes.
and we have Ricky Patrick.
Okay,
He's on the right side.
now I'm gonna ask to Ricardo Patrick.
Okay.
Okay. The businessman.
Okay.
how did you understood that you have like a vein for that? Like
That's a very good question. Because I'd been singing in all the clubs in the UK,
Yeah.
all the biggest clubs in the world. One of the TV stations that were the biggest after the BBC's ITV in England, I didn't realise that they owned a theme park. And they also own 7 clubs which I'd sang, and I didn't know that they owned them. It was a bit bizarre. And they asked me to sell. Did I know how to sell the nightclubs for them, which was in all the papers? And I said, no, but I've got contacts, and I'm sure I
What
can.
do you mean to sell? To really sell?
To sell, that's what I do.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So I sold these nightclubs for like a fortune, 20 million or whatever it was. And then I realized I had a gift to sell nightclubs. And then I became the #1 seller of nightclubs in the world when I was very young. So I've been doing that. I still do.
Wait
that
a
as well.
minute. Tell this to people in Spanish, por favor.
Vale, mira, simplemente él es el tío.
Estamos con la persona que puede resolver el problema de
Ibiza.
toda la gente que está ahí con sus clubs parados. Por favor. Ay, él que ha sido el tío que ha vendido para allá. No.
Sí.
See,
Sí.
Sí.
I was involved. Well, in Ibiza, I sold Nassau Beach Club from Mucky owns Nassau Beach Club in Mallorca, and I was involved in the sale of privilege, and I was involved in the Pasha sale as well.
We spoke about everything
Vale,
in
vale.
the past shows.
Mira, de
On
verdad,
our
yo,
past shows, we spoke about all of
Yeah,
that.
really.
la cosa, gente, de verdad, vale la pena aprender a hablar inglés solo para escuchar
Solo
este
para
show.
escuchar lo que está, está diciendo.
Porque de verdad, volver y hablar todo en español será, ¿sabe? Perder este genio que está
Perder
aquí. al lado.
la identidad de que está diciendo.
Sí, total.
¿Verdad?
My Spanish partners is Oscar Ruiz del Rio, and he sold Pasha for Ricardo Ugel to Trilantic. And Alberto, who you know, is my partner as well. So it's Alberto, me, and Oscar are in a new entertainment group, and we're building a huge, well, probably the
What's
biggest.
the name of your entertainment group?
I cannot say. Wow. It's secret.
Okay.
But what I can
So-
say is that we're building the project with a project name which you can Google, Hit in Mallorca, which is a huge outdoor space, 20 times bigger than Ushuaia.
Wow.
And
In Mallorca.
in Mallorca,
Wow.
and the inside is huge to do a show, live artists, and a dinner show, and it'll be a full-blown club. It's bigger than BCM in Palma. So
Wow.
and that's being built, and that will open next August.
Wow.
So I'm a
So
partner.
you're working like
Yeah.
a cow now.
Yes. So I'm the face, and I'm also a full-blown partner. And one of the things we also tried to buy, which I can mention now because it's already just been sold to the 5 Group in Dubai, is we were also buying Pasha, not Leo, but the Pasha brand, and we were there.
We read this news like,
Yeah.
I don't know. This
Yeah.
is news like,
We were there, but because the deal had to happen in October, we couldn't complete in time because of the HIT project. So
interesting.
yeah.
Amazing.
So this situation about Leo, for example, why not Leo as well?
Truthfully, okay.
Please be brutally honest.
Because Leo's failing in London, it's failing in Parma, and
In Greece?
In Greece, it didn't work, and the lease that is in Leo at the moment in Ibiza finishes at the end of next year. So nobody knows what's going to happen to the place, and I've heard the owners want to take it back. So,
Okay.
okay, it's a very famous place. It makes a fortune, but it's not going to be there after next year. So the brand doesn't have any value.
What do you think that makes the Leo like this huge?
Because it was the first club of its kind of glamour. Well, my other partner, Khalid Rodan, owned El Divino. And El Divino I sang at many times with Head Candy and all this
Have
kind
you
of stuff.
sang in Leo?
Yes, I sang there probably 8 times. And I actually brought Seal there to sing as well. Seal, the singer. He
Seal,
sang there.
yes.
Yeah, and I sang with him there as well. So,
What did you guys sing together?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Can't remember.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, you can do. So Leo, what made it was the glamour. It was the first place of its kind. It was owned by Pashas, who had that Pasha flair, and it was glamour. And when they first started the shows in Leo, it was incredible. Now I don't go to Leo because I don't like it because it's too commercial, and the show isn't the show; it's a cruise ship bullshit, basically.
What kind of music here in the island, for example?
Do I like?
Those clubs that happening, everything that is happening in the island. which is the place that you
Love.
I don't know, this is where I'm gonna go every week to, I don't know, to see something, to see someone perform, to listen to some music, to dance.
Well, I like to perform teatro prayer.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay, love that. So as a club, I loved going into the funky room in Paget.
Oh, yes.
This is all, I just stayed there and
How
danced.
come we never saw you there? We're always there.
Maybe because I'm black, you couldn't see me in the dark. But but
Come
you
on.
know the funky room was my. I just couldn't.
No,
live
I don't
without the
believe
funky
you
room.
were there in one of the times that we-
No,
loved
no.
it. I loved the funky room with Vaughan and Willie Graff and all the guys.
We love that
yeah,
too.
Yeah. So, and then I love
The kind of music that they put in
Yeah,
funky
yes,
room
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
And
It's
I
always
like,
different.
And I actually love Cova Santa.
Okay.
You know, I like the
The kind of the
alternative nights.
space of the the song, the music.
everything. But there's only two DJs. I'm not DJ-led person.
Okay.
But there are two DJs would get me out. One is Louis Vega,
Okay.
because he plays live and all the rest of it. And I like Kerry Chandler.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I like-
And what about singing with DJs?
they've asked me lots of times. I've done a few things like that. I did
Okay.
with Giorgio Moroder. I've done it with Jelly Bean. I would like to do that more.
Okay.
I did. In fact, I did with Brian Cross. I made an album from Asia
Okay.
with Brian Cross with the two biggest Spanish singing stars in the world in female, Marta Sanchez, Monica Naranjo. So we made an album together because I sang in Amnesia.
When?
You can Google it, Brian Cross. My song was a massive hit. It was the only song that was released on the album. Not even the other stars released. I don't know why. There was some problem with the record company,
Okay.
and they didn't release the album fully. But they released my single called "Why Don't You" with Brian Cross, which is a really heavy dance.
Why
track.
don't you
Yeah.
with Brian
Cross.
Cross?
Yeah, and
Where can we find that song?
online you can Google it. no?
Okay.
Why don't you? Or Amazon.
We can listen to this song as well here in the show.
It's a more dance-oriented track,
Okay.
but it's a killer track.
Okay, since I'm the owner of this show, we're gonna play this music now, and then we're gonna come back for the next and last block of this, so Ricardo can conclude everything that he's saying. I'm sorry that I have to interrupt because I really want to listen to this song
Me
like
too.
right now. Let's
Go.
go. Why don't you? I'm sorry to interrupt the show, but you know, I own this place. I'm Aries. Soy el puto amo.
And you got beautiful hair.
Ricardo, esa es la última parte de nuestro show.
Thank God for that.
Necesito ¿De verdad?
Sorry. I don't speak Spanish, so I didn't understand.
Ok. Ahora siéntome un poco mejor.
Yes, of course. He doesn't understand. Yeah.
Ricardo,
Uh-huh.
seriously, this is the last part of the show, and I have to ask you. No. You see, actor.
But I'm crying without tears.
I have to ask you this. This is very important. Since you're living here, and you're living in Austria, and you're living in London.
No, not London.
Oh, no.
Cheshire, darling.
That's
Where they speak very posh outside of Manchester.
Okay, good. How
How
can
do
you
you
say?
say?
How can you say this?
Cheshire. Exactly. Cheshire.
So,
Cha-cha-cha.
since you live in Cha-cha-cha and Ibiza and also in Austria and walking and living and traveling around the world, I want to understand something. How do you find time to conjure all those things together? How? When?
Everybody asks me the same question, including the British press, the German press, and the RADB, so and everything. Because I'm in balance, I meditate every day,
Wow.
and I pray every morning, and I do sport every single day I'm alive. Every day. Speed walking, long distance swimming, whatever. I do sport, and I cycle across Formentera 3 times a week.
What kind of food do you eat?
I eat alkaline, which means I don't eat, it's not vegan, but I like alkaline food. I do like fish as well, but I don't eat anything fried. I don't eat hamburgers and all that kind of stuff. And I don't eat processed food, and I don't eat anything with sugar in.
Beautiful. And
Wow.
about the future, let me understand, what are your projects in the future? Tell our audiences what is your project now besides obviously Mallorca? What else do you have in mind so people can understand and Google it about your art, about your music, about your philanthropy, about how they can, I don't know, participate or be involved?
I would like to record 3 singles, three tracks or whatever, and I would like to do them on the island, not in London, and use local talent, and not just have the record in my name, but as a project,
As a part of something.
Yeah, as part of something.
Nice.
And next year I'm
2 singles.
3.
No, 2.
Okay, sorry.
2 because one is with us already.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So you
sorry,
only
I forgot
have
that.
2 now.
Even though you're such a bad singer. Anyway, so I am.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too. Anyway, so sorry, I swore there on the radio. I'm sorry, that wasn't me swearing. It was somebody else impersonating me.
It was me. It was
Okay,
me.
it's you.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the voice of Michael Jackson.
That's Michael Jackson.
My name's Michael. I'm sorry. But anyway, so the other thing I'm doing, I did a huge event with President Clinton a few years ago on top of the mountain, which attracted called Message for the Mountain.
Okay.
And my next chapter of that, President Obama's agreed to come. Bono has, and Greta Greenberg, and I'm trying to conclude that with David Attenborough. It's not just about global warming. It's about
When is it going to take place?
It's going to take place next June.
Okay, where?
In the Austrian Alps.
Austrian Alps.
Yes, and it's already funded by the Austrian government, which is great.
Amazing.
We just need to confirm the date, and the topic is to do with environmental issues. I won't go into exactly what it is, but it's an environmental thing.
Okay.
But are you going to perform there?
No.
You should.
No.
I know I should with all those kind of people there, but and try to keep it separate sometimes.
Okay.
Well, you know what you should do to keep it separated? You should hire other people that you sing in collaboration with, and then they call you on the stage to sing with you.
That's
Like
a very
Madhouse,
good-
for example.
This is a good idea.
Wait. I heard,
selling myself here.
Did I hear Madhouse?
No, I heard mad comments.
I'm here selling myself, you know. I'm here doing the job.
You're so easy.
My manager is so proud of me right now. But not my boss in Ibiza Sonica Radio.
For sure not.
Ricardo, is there something that you need to or want to add about this? Because I have to thank you so much to come here because, you know, this is crazy and this is our show. We are crazy people. We love to talk to people, but on this matter.
It cost me €1.12 in petrol, so I want that money back. The time is already gone. Even by the time I finish speaking this, it's in the past. You do owe me €1.12. That's okay. Anyway, anything else?
€1.
Buy you something without sugar.
Anything.
That's it.
A condom.
No, that's not good for the environment.
Sorry.
Dependent.
No, you cannot recycle, right?
You can if you swallow it.
Guys,
This is
now
getting.
you're
This is
just-
this is
Now
getting.
language.
This is getting.
Shit hit
bad.
the fan. Shit hit the fan.
I'm also very fast.
Not shit. Actually, come hit the fan.
Thank God that the show is just 1 hour, so yeah.
Do you have something to add to our audience, please?
Believe in yourself. Failure is success, and love yourself.
Wow.
Yes, thank you.
Applause.
Thank you very much.
Ricardo, thank you so much for this.
Yeah.
It was amazing for us, an amazing
Yes.
experience to to know you better now, to know you more about your story, about everything that you are involved. Congratulations for all that. Seriously.
Yeah.
And hopefully in the near future we are involved in something, doing something
so.
together.
You've got a great voice, so great.
Because you're an amazing person, and I really want that we can be more connected, because we just bump each other here and there and hello, but finally, thank you so much to have the time to come here and give this interview for us, because you're a very important piece on this island. Everyone knows this.
For sure.
Everyone knows this. Thank you for all the charity and philanthropy work that you do for the world, because world need more people
Yes.
like yourself.
And
doing the things that
whenever
you're
you
doing.
need something like this, we Madhouse, we can help you like this.
we put
can
ourselves
yes.
there.
Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
The world need more people doing the same thing that you do it.
Please.
And also, please go back to sing, because we need to hear your voice more often.
Yes.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you very much to be here and Ibiza Sonica Radio for all this time with us.
Yes, you
That
can
was
watch.
our guest Ricardo that is
Yes.
trying to, leave, but he's just gonna leave just when we cut this thing off.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. I'm Leo Jr.
I'm Tiago Casarejos.
We are Madhouse. You can Google us. You can also go to Instagram and follow us, MHMadhouse. Wait a minute, Ricardo. Tell people how to follow you on Instagram. Go there, follow Ricardo as well. Your Instagram.
On Instagram, just my name, which is Recardo Patrick or RIKKI Patrick, Ricky Patrick. Thank you.
That's it.
Yes, suck this mango. Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.
Yay!
Thank you.
Have a nice week. Bye.
Madhouse presents.